Hey everyone, we're back with another Christmas review. We're on to our second Married with Children Christmas episode, and it's a two-parter. It's called
A Bundyful Life.
This is obviously a play on A Wonderful Life. The two parts still play very differently. You want to explain the first part?
They don't.
They're very different.
So the first part is about Al trying to get money for the family's Christmas presents. And of course he fails because Marcy becomes drunk.
Yeah,
And they close because three old people, one of them not shown, has to buy shoes right before he has to go to the bank. And then because they took so long, because they're old ladies, he got there by 2:55 and they already closed up early. 5 minutes early.
Yeah, so he couldn't... The whole thing is he got a Christmas club, and he saved his money for the year, and he was going to buy them presents, but for some reason he didn't take out the money before Christmas. He wanted to take it out on Christmas Eve, and then he can't because, like you said, the three old ladies come and take forever to buy shoes. But then he does get money in a really hilarious twist. A mother and son come into the shoe store.
The shoe gets annoyed by the kid, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I would pay money just to have someone babysit her child for an hour. And then like,
so that she can shop by herself. And then Al becomes Uncle Al's...
babysitter?
Yeah, Uncle Al's babysitter.
But he doesn't babysit him, he kidnaps them.
He more or less ropes them up, and probably in one of the funniest jokes in this part of the episode is when Al is making up his own Christmas carol. Mm-hmm. That is
his Christmas story.
Yeah, his Christmas story is absolutely hilarious, and in fact, let's show a clip of it.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, no food was a-stirring, not even a mouse. Stockings were hung round Dad's neck like a tie, along with a note that said, "Presents or die." Children were plotting all night in their beds, while the wife's constant whining was splitting his head. But Daddy had money this year in the bank. Then they closed up early. Now Dad's in the tank. And all of a sudden, Santa appeared, a sneer on his face, booze in his beard. "Santa," I said as he laughed merrily, "you do so much for others. Do something for me." "Bundy," he said, "you only sell shoes. Your son is a sneak thief. Your daughter's a flues." "Oh, ho," Santa said, "should I mention your wife? Her hair's like an A-bomb, her nails like a knife." And he climbs up the chimney, that fat piece of dung. He mooned me 2 times, he stuck out his tongue. I heard him exclaim as he broke wind with glee, "You're married with children, you'll never be free."
And then, of course, the mom comes in, Al loses all his money.
And then he gets beaten up.
He gets beaten up.
Oh
by...
yeah, and don't forget the Santas beat him up.
Yeah, there's a very funny subplot about Al having a feud with a Santa Claus.
And then,
Yeah.
he's getting into war with him, and then all of a sudden there's 4 Santas that appear out of nowhere and then beat the crap out of this one.
But I think the funnier story is the one where he talks about why it happened.
Oh yeah, because he punched him.
Yeah, he punched Santa in the stomach, and he was like, "Oh, what was it?" He's like,
He was an alcoholic.
"Yeah, the 300-pound alcoholic." That was really funny. Yeah, this episode ends with the first part ends with Al being alone in the shoe store, and you hear an announcement saying from the mall telling everyone to go home to their
That's the
parents.
last part.
And then that's what I said.
No, you said the first part.
No, that's the last part of part 1. Part 2 picks up right after, where Al goes home, and of course,
The family leaves to go to Denny's.
yeah, because
I haven't been to Denny's in like months.
Yeah, I haven't
Awesome
been there in
thing.
years. It's not an East Coast thing, but they're all disappointed that they didn't get presents. There's a really funny joke where they're trying to ask where the presents are at, and Kelly has a very interesting response.
Are they invisible?
Yeah. So then you see all the rest of the family's away. Al's trying to set up the lights for the house, and through that he makes the comment, "Oh, I wish I was never born." And of course, at that moment, he gets electrocuted and passes out.
And it goes to a near-death experience.
Yeah, which is where we get to It's a Wonderful Life reference, where his angel appears, played by Sam Kinison. For those of you who are too young to remember, Sam Kinison was a comedian who kind of would say stuff and just start screaming like he does in this episode. Like he would just start yelling stuff like, "Thou shall you! Ah! Ah! Ah!" And he does that in this episode, but this is kind of funny. I actually liked him when I was younger. You never saw him, so...
You're gonna have to show me.
Do you want to explain to them the plot of this part?
So the angel has to get his wings, and then he thinks that he's here to save a human soul.
That's a very funny line, by the way.
Well, unfortunately, Al doesn't appear to be a human soul, so... Anyway, he has to help out and have him a reason of why he should live.
Oh, I'm gonna make that joke then, since you said it. When he first shows up, he goes, "Hey, buddy, I'm here to see Al Bundy." He goes, "I'm Al Bundy," and the angel goes, "No!" He goes, "Sorry, I thought I was here to save a human soul."
After yelling at God.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yes, because he says, "Put down your Nintendo."
Yeah. How does God play Nintendo?
This is before 16 bits. He didn't have a Genesis yet.
No, what year is this? 1990.
This is 90.
Oh.
Yeah.
When Sonic 1 was supposed to come out.
But yeah, so go ahead. Describe the rest of the plot.
So the angel, supposedly, is trying everything in his power to help Al out. To help Al out. Try saying that 3 times in a row. He tries to help out Al by showing him what life would have been like if he was never born. And then a lot of stuff is different, and we get our first introduced character, who will be later on in the show as the new father. I will not say his name because spoilers.
I'll say it.
It's Jefferson.
Yeah, we see Jefferson in this. He plays the...
What do you want?
Hmm?
You said Jefferson.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's my name.
No, your name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Jefferson,
Anyway.
the character who played Jefferson later on in the show is first introduced here.
You just point at me.
And I pointed this way. And
Point at
he
me.
is the alternate father for Peggy and Bud and Kelly. And it plays out just like A Wonderful Life, except these people are actually having good lives. They're pretty much Bud and Kelly are going to grade schools, doing good grades. Kelly's in college, which leads to a good joke, because while all this is happening, while they're explaining how everything's good, Al is in the background with Sam Kinison, talking about this. So there's a good line where Kelly goes, "Oh, I'm in college," and Al goes, "College? You failed lunch in high school."
How you fail lunch? I'm in high school. I don't fail lunch. How you fail lunch?
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff, especially in this part. My favorite joke by far is the part where Peggy goes, "Oh, I'm so happy I didn't have sex before marriage," and Al just looks at the angel and goes, "What? The football team retired her number." That was a pretty good joke. That makes me laugh every time.
That is a disturbing joke in this.
Yeah, it is.
No, there is a disturbing joke. Where Peggy says to Bud, I knew I should have breastfeeded you until you were 9.
Oh, yes, I knew it was a good idea to keep breastfeeding you until you were 9.
Who does that?
I don't know, but let's just move on
What
from
the
there.
hell?
But they do the exact opposite of If It's a Wonderful Life, where Al sees everyone's having a good life and he's like, oh hell no, that's not gonna happen. These people put me through hell, I'm gonna do the same thing to them.
And then he decides he wants to live.
Yeah. And so he gets revived and the angel gets to go into what he thinks is heaven. But it's not really heaven because stuff goes wrong for him. And it ends on him just doing what Sam Kinison does, scream at the end of the episode. This is a really good Christmas episode. I think I laugh more right now than I remember laughing at this show in a while, or this episode in a while. I absolutely enjoy watching this episode, these 2 episodes.
What?
Any last thoughts?
No. Whoa, Bundy! Wait,
What?
let's try that again.
Whoa, Jablonskis!
Bundy!
Oh, let's try that again. Whoa, Bundy!
Ah,
We can't get this
God
right.
damn it.
Later. We got another TV show to watch.